live event vending. Did any of you guys ever try any of that? So I'm on my way up here to this little community event here in one of my neighboring towns. The youth athletic organization are putting together a fundraiser type event at a local park, and they asked me to bring up some gumball machines, toy machines, and set out for the kids. It's going to cost me $20 to have my machines up here. But I'm just kind of curious, do any of you other vendors out there, bulk vendors, go out and take any of your extra equipment out to do live events like this? So far this year, I've taken some stuff to the Claremont County Fair. That did okay. Machines made $100 in a week. But I'm just curious. The only reason that I'm really doing this is A, to help promote the business, to make more brand awareness throughout the community. Well, this community anyway. And I've got the equipment sitting there chilling. I've got a lot of stuff that's already outplaced, but I do still have a respectable amount of equipment that's just sitting waiting for placement. So I figured, I got the time, I got the equipment, let's run this up here and give this a try. And worst case scenario, some people see the equipment, some new people learn about the branding, and on the higher side of it, we could quite possibly find ourselves landing new locations because of this little endeavor that we're doing up here. So I don't know, you tell me what you think. I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments section below. But in the meantime, I'm gonna stop here at my pop machine and get myself a nice cold drink. Cold drink. All right, I got everything set up. I got the big cart out here that's got 8 machines on it and 2 two-headed machines. I could have brought more, but I didn't really see it being that big of a deal, whether you've got 3 stands out or 4 stands or 5 stands. I don't know. A little more effort might have got me a better result, but we'll find out. As of right now, I'm kind of satisfied with the spots. I got a couple machines sitting right at the playground, the park area where the kids play at. Got a couple machines sitting up in the pavilion. There's going to be a bunch of activities going on down there. And then I got that 8 rack of machines down by where all the vendors are going to be at. So, I don't know. It might be a $5 day. It might be a $105 day. It might be one of those days to where you just get a couple of leads on some new spots. Any of that'll be okay. I didn't have anything else scheduled to do today, so let's take part in some fellowship and do some community bonding type stuff. Yeah, we can do this, but we can only do this together. Oh yeah, teamwork, baby. Let's go. Oh yeah, son, look at that thing of beauty. We even put some ratchet straps, spiked that thing down so she wouldn't tip over. Can't be having none of this stuff falling over on the youngins, right? Right. All right, we're down here where all the vendors are setting up. Just helped some young ladies get their tents set up. They were on the struggle bus. Lots of vendors showing up down here. They're gonna have some live music playing here after a while. See, when I was a kid growing up, I come to this park all the time. They didn't have the nice pavilion back then. All they had was the main pavilion up on the hill. And that's where we would all go and take part in our mischief. Looks like Kenny Welch is going to be the entertainment this evening, or at least the headlining entertainment. I don't know if they're gonna have any other artists performing today. But man, it is a gorgeous day out here. The weather could not be better for something like this. All right. I'll update you guys again here in a little bit. Little throwback. This bridge was built in 2003. I want to say this is like the 3rd or 4th iteration of this bridge that has been put here. Obviously, this is the nicest version since I was a kid growing up. But yeah, not this particular bridge, but the one that sat here before this, I may or may not have done some bad things on. I'm gonna leave that up to your imagination. For the people out there that want to bust my chops about what I'm charging for a can of pop out of a pop machine, I just had a guy try to charge me $3 for a pop at a small local event. Ridiculous. I don't want to hear it no more. No more of that negative feedback about what I'm charging, because it's not $3. How tall is that guy? 25-foot Stay Puft Marshmallow Man? I don't know. Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
There we go. We out walking the mean streets of Bethel, Ohio. Yeah, that vendor, he said he wanted $3 for a bottle of pop, or for a can of pop. And I was like, oh, I don't know, man. That's a, like, well, you can walk your ass up to the store and get one if you don't like that. And I was like, well, if you want to be an ass about it, that's exactly what I'll do. So I'm walking my happy rear end up to the store, or up to my pop machine, and get myself a can of Mountain Dew and not pay $3 for it. Because I'm all about capitalism. I don't mind a fella making a little bit of money off of me, but you're not going to stroke me. I know better. I know what you're paying for those cans of Mountain Dew. I buy them every week. So, you know, like I said, if he'd have asked for $2, I wouldn't have even hesitated. I'd have went ahead and sprung the $2. For $3, I'll walk a block and a half up here and get one out of my own damn machine. The last time I was up here walking around in Bethel, I think was in 2020, 2019, 2020, 2021. I can't remember what year it was, but it was the year they had the BLM protest up here, and it was literally thousands of people up here in the streets counter protesting a gaggle of idiots that came up here to have a BLM protest in this little bitty town that don't mean a pile of piss to anybody. They thought for some reason it would be a good idea to try to have a Black Lives Matter protest in an extremely rural town with limited population and no voter pool whatsoever. So, but yeah, it's been a while since I got out here and just walked around my hometown. So I had one of the event staff people come and let me know that there might be a problem with one of the machines. So let's check it out real quick.
Hey! Get it going.
That might have a problem. The machine wasn't broke. It just had some debris jammed up in it. And got it unclogged. Good to go. Enjoying a nice piece of Berry Blast bubble gum. It's good. Yeah, it's real good. Not a cloud in the sky today. Yep, can't record too much of that. YouTube will shut us down. I don't think they'll complain about the intro. Oh, some Kenny Welch band up here kicking. And this is why we can't have nice things. Why would you leave your garbage out here like that? Beautiful community park like this. It's absolutely gorgeous, well maintained, taken care of. There's a budget here to make sure that the park stays nice. And instead of helping and contributing to that, you decide to just leave your garbage laying around for somebody else. All right, guys, it's getting towards the evening hours now. I've killed off a whole day up here. I'll be going around and collecting some machines and doing a collection video here. As things wind down a little bit later, the event doesn't end until 8 p.m., so can't really get the vehicle in here to start breaking anything down or anything until after that. So I will probably go around right before dark, probably 7:30, 7:45-ish, and do a final collection out of all the machines that we've got up here. I said I only brought 3 stands. It's 8, 9, 10, 12 machines. That's what I brought up here today. I've already collected $17 out of them, which I know, $17, that ain't no money. We ain't paying no bills with $17. But I did talk to a lot of people up here today, and I'm fairly confident that all of this is going to lead to more events, more things to be able to set the gumballs and candy machines and even some pop machines out at. So I mean, and that was my goal for coming here, was to create opportunities, not really because I thought I could bankroll some money today. That's just not really how bulk vending works. It's a time thing, not a quick grab. You know. And I guess while I got your attention too, I want to give a shout out to my buddy over at Gumball Gold down in Mississippi, homeboy Jim, Gumball Gold. He's got a YouTube channel. Great information on that channel. If you're thinking about getting into bulk vending, I would definitely suggest going and watching some of his videos. He's already went through the trials and errors. He's went through the school of hard knocks, so you don't have to. And if you're interested in getting into bulk vending, you should definitely check out candymachines.com. That's where I get the majority of my bulk vending equipment from: gumball machines, candy, sticker tattoos, so on and so forth, claw machines. Check those guys out, candymachines.com. It's your one-stop shop to get started in the bulk vending business. Just don't do it in my area or I'll cut you. So let's pull some of these machines and see if we made any money today. Yeah, there's a little bit there. All right. Okay. Cotton candy didn't do very good. Let's see if these glitter ducks did anything. Hopefully YouTube don't flag me for the music in the background. Can't help it. Oh yeah, there's a little bit in there too. Cool beans. So I'm not gonna open the sticker tattoo machines right now, but based on what I see in the other boxes, I would imagine there's a little bit of money in there too. So, yeah. That's the right key. Oh, nothing. Sad face. Nothing. Sad face. It's always sad when you open the machines and there's nothing in them. But I did check those about an hour ago. Alright, our event is not 100% over with today, but I am going to go ahead and start getting some stuff broken down and loaded up before it gets any later. Because when the event is actually over with, there's going to be a mad dash by everybody in here to try to get their stuff out. And I'd like to get a head start on them if it's possible. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. This has to go in that, but I think you can see where the problem is there. So we got to do some remodeling on this so it'll all fit. Oh, I hope YouTube doesn't bust my balls too hard about the background music. So just a little something like that. Now I got to get in there and secure it so it don't bounce around on me, but yeah. All right, we got this thing mounted in there. We got 4 bungee cords on it. It's got a little wobble to it, but I don't think it's going anywhere. I'm gonna drive nice and slow with it. And it made it up here with only 2 bungee cords on it, so All right, we're gonna check this last machine, get it loaded up,
I got Mason. Come here.
and call it a day.
Good with it.
Nothing in that one.
Hey, hold on.
I want a gumball.
Come here, Mason.
I'm done walking on this.
And there was only one quarter in that one. The mystery gumball machine stole another one. But I guess I'm gonna divvy out some gumballs real quick while I'm standing here. Stand by. All right, and just like that, Burkfest 2025, it's a wrap, it's in the books, it's loaded in the trailer, it's going home. When I get to the house tonight, I'll bust out the change and see what our totals on the day was. It's not gonna be epic, I know that. But it cost me $20 to have permission to set the machines out here. As long as there's $20 or more, it was a good day. And I got to meet a bunch of really good people. There's a great opportunity for 3R's Vending to open up a few more locations based off of who I met today and who I talked to. So we did exactly what I came here for. All right, guys, that is the haul from Burkfest today, from all 12 machines that I took up. I would like to give you guys the opportunity to make a guess down in the comments as to how much you think that is in quarters. And it's not a huge amount, so no crazy guesses. My guess, I'm going to say that it's about $32. That's my guess. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and once I get it all counted and rolled up, I'll let you know what the total is. Hey guys, I just wanted to wrap this video up real quick. I actually almost forgot to finish, to give this thing an exclamation point, or a period, whatever. I'm not going to tell you the total tally on today's poll. I want to see your guys' guesses down in the comments section down below. And after a couple of days, I will pin a comment with the actual total. I know what the total is. I did the math on it today. What's your guess? You seen the pile of quarters? Leave your comment down below. And, you know, here in a few days, by the time I go to post the next video, I'll go ahead and leave a pinned comment on what the actual total is. Let's have a little fun with it. But in the meantime, be sure to live your lives to the fullest, because anything less is an injustice to yourself and every single person around you. Set impossible goals, and only amazing things can happen. Trust your therapist. He knows these things and stuff.